Hello, my beautiful queens and kings. So, today I want to speak about how toxic relationships can damage your perspective on money and how it can block your abundance. And this has been a, so crazy. It's been such a long journey for me with healing myself and healing my relationship with money because like yourself, you've had a lot of people damage that for you. Let's say maybe you were raised by somebody who, was, in your family, your household, you were always told that, oh, well, we can't afford that, or, you just need to survive. You just need to get by. Like, why are you going out and buying this and buying that? Like, that's just too much. You don't need all of that. And it's constantly, it's not like a comment just thrown out here and there. It's like, it's constantly in your face over and over again. And it's making you feel guilty for just enjoying life, like enjoying yourself, enjoying life, and just purchasing things that make you feel good. And now, because you have been, sorry, I'm trying not to move so much, but now that you have been programmed and conditioned to think that money is only for survival, now you're like penny pinching in your head, like everything. You're like, well, I don't necessarily really need that. That's more so of a want. So you like all of your wants, you don't really think that it's that important anymore. You're just like, no, I don't. I just want that. So we can just throw that off to the side, instead of thinking like, okay, well, instead of thinking like, that makes me feel good. That's all. Like, it's actually something very simple. But what it does, again, back to how it makes you feel like you're not worthy. That's what it does ultimately. When you get to the root cause of it all, it makes you feel like you're not worthy of having things that you want. So again, you're going back to the penny pinching and just only purchasing things that you absolutely need. And maybe it's like, okay, I'll stop getting things that I want. I'm just going to get the basic necessities. And then it's like, okay, well, even in the basics, like, I don't necessarily really need that. I could get by with just having, like, you know, just a few plastic utensils instead of buying like a whole brand new box of, these more expensive ones. And you're not thinking about the investment, like, okay, well, if I buy these like silver plated like utensils, whatever, like, I'm only going to buy it one time, instead of I'm going to keep buying these cheap utensils, these plastic utensils, just because I'm saving money. But you're not even able to think clearly and think about how that was an investment. And instead, it's more so, I'm just being cheap. I'm just gonna spend money on less, and then you have to do it again and again and again and again. You don't realize that you're actually spending more money than if you would have just got the thing that you really wanted in the first place. But you can't think clearly. Like, when you've been programmed to think that you're not worthy of getting things that you truly want, your mind is like survival mode, like people pleasing, like it's buried under so much shame. And it takes so much work to finally get to healing, which I have my course. I have it pinned in the first comment, if you're interested in that, because that helps heal on so many different levels. And it's not something that you just get for a short amount of time, or just like you have it for like a few months or 6 months or even a year. Like, no, once you have it, like, and it's only 33. Once you have it, you have it for life. Because healing, like, yes, you can heal. Like, let's say you were affected by narcissism, you can take the time and heal from that completely. But don't forget that you will be healing your entire life. You're always going to be evolving. You're always going to want to be upgrading. You're always going to want to you're always going to want to be better than you were the day before. That's just how we are wired. We just always, we know what we're capable of. We know, like, now in these days, after everything we've been through, after all of the spiritual awakenings we have, we know that we're worthy. We know what we're capable of. And therefore, we used to go for perfectionism, and maybe you're still in that cycle, and that's okay, but you're going to realize, like, it's not about being perfect. Like, no, it's just, I just want to better myself. I just want to be the best version of me that I can be, even if that was just better than yesterday. Like, that's just how we are. But yeah, for me, the healing money has been, like, it's been a journey. Being raised by somebody who was always very cheap when it came to money, which, used to confuse the hell out of me. It's like, how can you be so cheap, but yet you have no problem gambling, just throwing money away? Like, that just makes no sense to me. And I live in Las Vegas, and the shit don't make no sense. Like, it just don't make any sense. Like, why are you just giving, like, all away for what? This thrill, like, of, it may happen for me. I might just hit the jackpot. Like, why do you want to take those? Why do you want to risk that? Like, you're risking your family's stability. Now, if it's something that you just do every once in a while, like, okay, if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. But when you have a problem and you're risking your family's stability over a thrill, like, there's no balance there. Um, I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, shit don't make no sense to me. Um, and then the other the other person, so that was one of my parents growing up, and then the other one was so scared to say anything about money that they let the other person, who didn't know what the hell to do with money, control everything. So it's just like, this person who has no responsibility over money is the one who's dictating how everybody lives. And it's like, it takes a lot of healing to get through that and to remember, like, it's okay. like like for myself, when I I've never bought myself anything nice. Like, and if I did, it had to be like a special occasion. And I was just like, you know what? Like, I like things that smell good. I like smell good stuff. And I haven't had any, I've had like body sprays and stuff, but that's like the cheap stuff. And the scent doesn't last that long. Like, I would like to have a really nice perfume that lasts long. So I went to, I don't know, what was that store called? Sephora? I think, yeah. That's a store, right? I mean, yeah, it's a store. Well, anyway, yeah, I went there, and I wasn't like, oh, I'm just about to spend hundreds and hundreds. Like, no, I got like a little travel size perfume, but it was so little, and that little tiny thing was $40. But I'm telling you, I was so happy. I was so happy. I was like, I don't care. Like, this makes me feel good. And that is what you want to aim for, the feeling, not what's going on up here in the mind, because the mind will make you think that you're being irresponsible. The mind is going to trick you and make you think that you're doing something really stupid. Like, you're not thinking logically. Is that, yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, you're not thinking right. And it's not about that. It's about the feeling. What is that? What are you able to live in? What type of aura? How did that raise your vibration, your frequency, or your energy? Like, do what feels good to you. Whether it's, you want to do some type of self-care thing, or you want to buy your face mask or a hair mask, or if you're a guy and you want to go get some cologne, or you want to get some new clothes, like, there's nothing wrong with that. Seeing how this person in my life was so unbelievably cheap, and it made me, and it lowered my self-worth to the point to where, like, I wouldn't spend money on anything unless I needed it. And it's like, dang, like, I lived like that for decades. I just needed to pay my bills. I just needed to eat, and I just needed to survive. And that's it. Like, you don't get shit else. Like, hold on, wait a minute. Like, How come everybody else gets to do these things and gets to be comfortable and live in these comfortable lives and have these comfortable lifestyles? However, like I don't. And I just know, like, we've always known that we just have a good heart. Like, we want the best for everybody. That's just how we're wired. But then when it comes to ourselves, we're like, nah, it's okay. Like, everybody else can have it. Everybody else deserves the best, but not me. No, okay. If anybody, we're, especially us, after everything that we've been through some deep and dark things because we have a mission. We are those earth angels, those light workers, those chosen ones that came here and incarnated here on earth at this, I can't say specific, at this certain time, because we're here to help shift humanity from the 3D into the 5D. So we've endured so much, so we can, because we're those ones, we're those warriors that can overcome it. So I'm saying all that to say, like, it's okay. Like, if you want to go get a new pair of shoes, if you want a purse, if you want, like, whatever, like, if you want something, it's okay to go get it. Like, I'm not saying be irresponsible and it's like you only have, $200, so you go spend $150 on a bottle of perfume. Like, well, hold on, wait a minute. Like priorities, yes, but once you've got your priorities in line, then go ahead and go do something for yourself. There's nothing wrong with that. Like, it's nothing wrong with doing that and then lifting your spirits and feeling good. Like, I cannot tell you how good I felt when I had that perfume. And I didn't stand there and I'm smell every different one. Besides, anyways, once you get to smelling so many different ones and like smelling the coffee beans and like smelling this and like eventually like it all just starts to smell like the same stuff. You're just like, okay, whatever. So I just got whatever. I was like, the first few, I was like, yeah, it's okay. And then, maybe like the fourth or fifth one, I was like, all right, I'm just going to take that. And I wasn't comfortable throwing it was like over like $100 for like 4 ounces. And I'm like, I'm gonna get the travel size one just for now, baby steps. But I'm telling you, the way it raised my energy levels, my vibration, my frequency, like I was just like walking around on cloud 9, like, because I had this perfume that I wanted. And then what was it like a few days later, I went to the library and I saw somebody that I used to work with, and I was like, hey, how you doing? Just making small talk. And then I as I was leaving, I said goodbye to her and gave her a hug, and she was like, oh girl, you smell good. And I was like, yes I do. I didn't say that. I was just thankful and grateful, and was just like, okay, well, thank you, like, thanks, and just went on about my day. But inside I was like, hell to the yeah, like, yes, I do smell good. Like that, yeah, like that's what I want to hear. I deserve to have those type of compliments towards me. Like, I'm showing myself that I'm worthy and I do deserve nice things, and I do deserve to feel good. There's nothing wrong with that. Like, and so that's my challenge to you guys. Like, go out and go do something small for yourself. Even if it's just, I'm gonna just go get myself a cup of coffee. If that's what you want, like a gourmet cup of coffee, like I'm gonna have this put in it, and all these extra charges, and whatever, like whatever you can do right now, like I challenge you to go do it. Like, go raise your vibration, go raise your frequency, feel good about yourself. And slowly you're going to start overcoming those money blocks, because somebody once told you, like, you got to remember, this is something that's been implanted in you years ago when you were just a child, that money is just for your basic needs, or money isn't meant for fun. You have to slowly get your way out of that. It's not just going to be like overnight. You're just going to be like, oh, I'm just going to go throw hundreds of thousands of dollars at this one thing, and like, oh, poof, be gone. Like, my money blocks are just gone. Like, it doesn't work like that. Baby steps. And then once you start doing that, you feel good about it, then you're going to want to start doing it even more. And then you start realizing, not only I'm counting on my fingers, like you can see, not only getting over these money blocks, I'm also putting into myself, and that's starting to give myself more self-worth. And you're going to promise you're going to feel so unbelievably good that you've actually done something for yourself. So that's my challenge to you guys. Again, take it seriously. Don't take it too seriously. Like, don't go overboard, but, really like think about it. Like, this is for you. Like, at the end of the day, and especially if you're a parent, because I'm a parent as well, and I felt so guilty. I'm like, but my kids don't have this, and I should go do this, and I should go do that. But I'm telling you, the moment that you do something for yourself, you're going to be like, holy shit, wow, how amazing do I feel right now? So again, I challenge you to go do it. And until next time, I love you, and the universe loves you.